Nigerians, like, how exactly did we get here? I mean, it's crazy how this became normal. Like, we adapted and moved on. Okay guys, big news. Is this even supposed to be a big news? After several years of limits, blocks and endless frustration, you can now use your Naira debit card to make international payments again. That means Netflix, Amazon, Spotify, CapCut, Canva, X, even domains, hosting and more, right from your GTBank, UBA or Wema and maybe some other Nigerian banks. This is the kind of banking news we've all been waiting for. Let me break it all down. Now, if you try paying for anything internationally using your Naira debit card a few years ago, you know how frustrating it has been. Starting from 2020, most Nigerian banks, due to forex crisis and CBN restrictions, blocked Nigerian debit cards from being used for international transactions. Platforms like Amazon, Google Workspace, Spotify, Netflix, and Adobe couldn't accept payments from Nigerian Naira debit cards. That pushed a lot of Nigerians, especially freelancers, online business owners, and tech-savvy youths into a corner. Out of that frustration came the rise of virtual dollar cards. Platforms like Cheaper Cash, Barter by Flutterwave, Payday, Grey, and others began offering Nigerians the option to pay internationally but in dollars. Sounds good, right? Well, sadly, many of these platforms took advantage of the gap by charging exorbitant FX rates, sometimes as high as 1,800 to 1,900 Naira per dollar, and this was way higher than black market exchange rates. And let's be honest, lots of Nigerians were not happy about this. It became a necessary evil. But then at the same time, since this platform were in business, they needed to make profits. I'm not here to justify their reasons for charging exorbitant exchange rates. Some even got their cards blocked randomly or lost money due to policy shifts and lack of proper regulation. Nigerians have been begging for a solution that comes directly from the bank. And finally, we are seeing progress. Now, let's talk about the main thing. Nigerian banks have resumed international transactions using Naira cards. GTBank, UBA and Wema Bank have all made official announcements, and it's not just talk. GTBank announced that both their Naira MasterCard and Naira Visa debit card now support international spending up to $1,000 per quarter. UBA confirmed that customers can now make online payments internationally using their Naira cards. Wema Bank also shared that their customers can now perform international transactions again directly from their Naira accounts. This means that for the first time in years, you don't need a dollar account, a virtual dollar card, or an expensive workaround just to renew your ChatGPT subscription. Here is what you need to know about how it works. At the time of making this video, I'm only aware of 3 banks that support this international card spending. So GTB has 2 variants of cards. You can spend up to $1,000 per quarter using their regular card, and you can spend up to $4,000 per quarter using their platinum card. And for UBA, you can spend up to $1,000 on a daily basis, and this is too good to be true. So I'm actually going to be testing this in the next couple of days, and I might make a video to update you guys if it actually worked. Then for Wema Bank, you are going to be able to spend up to $500 per month via their Naira MasterCard. I believe this is amazing. Where can you use these cards? You can use these cards on platforms like Namecheap, and I think Canva even accepts the normal Naira card without you having to spend in dollars. At this point, I believe crypto platforms like Bybit, XT Exchange might now allow you to be able to fund your wallet using Naira debit cards, wherein they are actually going to be charging you in dollars. So if you don't have an account on Bybit, XT Exchange or HashEdged, do well to use the link in the description of this video to sign up. Activation: for some banks, I believe you might have to enable international transactions via your mobile applications, or you contact the customer care. Charges: expect some exchange rate margin and maybe some international transaction fee. Not for convenience, but for empowerment. Freelancers can now pay for some tools like Grammarly, ChatGPT Pro, and other platforms that don't accept Naira as a means of payment. Students can now pay for online courses or even visa fees. Small business owners can now finally renew hosting, ads and domains without having to call someone abroad. It levels the playing field for Nigerians trying to compete and operate globally. And it also reduces our dependence on sketchy virtual card apps. Just before we continue, I would like to bring this to your notice that there is an ongoing airdrop that is ending in the next few days, and this airdrop is just limited to only 10,000 people. As I'm talking to you, thousands of people have already secured their spot on this airdrop. This airdrop is confirmed and is actually going to pay off. So if you click on this pop-up, it's going to take you to a video that will guide you on how to participate in this airdrop, and also in the description of this video you are going to find a link that will take you to claim this airdrop. Make sure you take action once you see this video because there are limited slots left. Now let's get back to Naira cards. That said, a few things to keep in mind. Although Nigerians are now allowed to use their Naira card for international transactions, there are still some form of restrictions. I mean, how much they could be able to spend per quarter. For example, a bank like Wema Bank only allow its users to spend only $500 in a month, and this is very restrictive for power users. I mean, people that literally want to spend more than that. And I also feel like in some cases, exchange rates used by bank may not be favorable, but I think for some reasons it's going to be way better than Naira virtual cards. At the same time, let's not conclude until I'm able to try out whatever exchange rates they are offering. These changes can be reversed at any time. So anything is possible. So make sure you don't throw away your virtual dollar card just yet. Keep your options open. So you're going to start using your Naira card for your next international purchase, or are you sticking with your virtual dollar card? Let me know your response in the comments below. And before I go, if you know how to trade cryptocurrencies or not, and then you don't have enough capital to trade, then you have to join H. I have a video, and if you click on this pop-up, it's going to take you to a video that will guide you on how to participate in some challenges and get funded with real capital. And you can get a minimum of $5,000 and as much as $100,000. So you are literally going to be trading and keeping 80% of every profit you are able to make, while this platform that will be giving you this capital will only take 20% of every profit that you are going to be able to generate while trading on this platform. So this is more like empowerment program. Make sure you check it out, and if you check the description of this video, you will find a link to sign up and join the challenge. The least challenge is just $50, and trust me, it is worth it. And if you take any of these challenges, I will add you to a WhatsApp group where I'm going to be sharing strategies that will help you to pass these challenges, get funded and make money. So these strategies, I'm going to be sharing it for free of charge, and you only get to appreciate me once you're able to pass this challenge and get funded. Thank you for watching. Remember, this world is global and your bank card is too.